penguins, it's me, Jamie-Lynn. Today I'm going to be doing another squishy makeover for you guys. It's going to be this little guy here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Take a look. Okay, so this is my bunny that I'm going to make over today. It's very worn. The pink's missing on some parts. It's got a bruise on its bottom. Why does that happen? I don't even know. I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of the face. I like the heart on his head and the heart eyes, but I'm not a massive fan of this squishy altogether. There's the bruise again. I like the squishiness. It's very slow rising, but we are going to make this so much better. Okay, so first things first, we have to sand down our squishy. I've got my sanding block here and I'm just going to sand all the way around, really getting into all of those little difficult parts there. And I found a little rip, but that doesn't matter too much. Okay, so now we've sanded, I'm just going to go around those seams and tidying them up a little bit. So to create my idea for this squishy, I will have to chop those ears off. Oh, I'm so sorry, bunny. But I promise you're going to look a lot better when we're finished with you. So I'm just cutting around the seams, making that look a bit better. And I am going to chop these ears in half because I'm going to glue them in a different place. I just want to make sure they're all neat and tidy. And then I can kind of stick them back together. Awesome, so now I have my parts. I'm just going to get rid of the squishy dust. And we're ready to start. So, I have all of my bunny parts. And I'm just going to try to figure out the best way to glue these on to make this squishy the way I want it. So I've just got my fabric glue and I'm going to stick those down. I'm just using an elastic band here to keep the squishy in place. This glue does take 24 hours to dry thoroughly, so I'm just using the elastic bands to keep those ears in place for those 24 hours. So when my squishy has all glued itself together, I can take the elastic band off and there we have it. The ears are the other way around. Okay, so now we're ready to start painting. I have my brushes and I'm just going to give this little bunny a basic white coat all the way around. A basic base coat. Lovely. Okay, so I found a big hole in its ear now. I must not have glued that down properly, but it's okay. I am just going to put some paint inside that little hole and fingers crossed it will dry nicely. Okay, so the reason that I'm giving this bunny a base coat is just because I have a lot more white paint than I do the colour that I want to paint this squishy. And also I did not want the pink showing through. So I'm giving it a basic white coat altogether, so when we put our next colour over the top, we won't have any issues. Perfect, so now that's all dried, I can start with the colour. I'm using a yellow colour. Can you guess what it's going to be at the end? So I'm painting the body all yellow. See how the paint is going on so well because of our white base coat. Perfect. When I finished with the front, I'm going to turn my attention to the back and make sure the body is all covered in yellow. I decided to give this a couple of coats of yellow just to make sure it was all fully covered. Perfect, so now I can turn my attention to the wings. Yes, they are wings. Okay, and I've just mixed together a pastel blue colour. I've made it just off-white by adding a tiny bit of blue, and I am going to paint all over those wings. Lovely. And when I finish that, I can now turn my attention to drawing a face on my squishy. If you guys haven't guessed it yet, it is going to be a bumblebee. So I've just started to draw the eyes on there. I'm trying to get a really round shape so the eyes look nice and big. I'm going for a kawaii face today. I'm giving it a nice smiley face using the same pale blue paint that I used for the wings, and I'm adding some little eyelashes on. It just makes it look so much cuter. I've added little accents on the bottom of the eyes and just some finishing touches to make the eyes look extra cute. It looks like the bee is looking our way. So now the face is all finished, I'm going to turn my attention to drawing the stripes. Now this takes a very long time. I had to be very patient with myself drawing these stripes. I wanted to make them look so straight and so neat, so it did take me a long time. Once the front is all dried and finished, I can turn my attention to the back of the bumblebee and do its stripes on the back. Perfect, now that's all finished, you know what's coming next. I have to add glitter, yay! So to do this I am using a silver glitter for the wings. Now this is because bumblebees' wings are generally transparent and I wanted to give them a nice little sparkle. And when I finish with the wings and they are all dry, I'm going to go over the whole of the body of the bee, and I'm going over that with a yellow glittery paint that I have. So the glitter is all yellow and sparkly. And there you have it. There's our bumblebee all finished and glittery. I'm so happy with the way this turned out today. It's so cute and it's so much better than the original squishy. I love the face, the eyes make it just look so cute. The stripes are so perfect, it's exactly the way that I wanted it to turn out. I really hope you guys like it as much as I do. It's still very slow rising and it's great fun to play with. And here's my little buzzy bee. Oh, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and definitely subscribe to my channel so you can see more videos like this one. Also check out my other channels. I've done more squishy makeovers, I've mixed slime, and I've done some arts and crafts for you to do at home. So check out my other videos if you can. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye my little penguins.